this is the second date update that we've been telling you about. I got Brent. So Brent says that he met at Father's office, which is a bar. Says it went out and everything went well. She's not called him back. Well, she did once, but he missed her call. Now, every time he calls, it goes directly to voicemail. Oh, no. We all know that if you send a call to voicemail, you can tell.
Yeah, because it rings twice.
Like, I intentionally, when I don't want to speak to somebody, don't hit send them to voicemail because they know you did it. So at least let it ring out.
I think everyone does that, too.
Right? Because if you send, you're like, oh, sorry. Anyway, Brent?
Yes, how you doing?
Brent, I'm solid. Thanks for listening to us in Inglewood, Father's office. I like that choice. Good call. So, is your gut telling you she's blowing you off?
Yeah, I mean, we had a great date, and I thought it went well. And I've been calling her and leaving her voicemail, sending her a text, and I haven't heard a peep back from her.
Okay, so what do you like about her?
Yeah, well, she's a great-looking gal to begin with, and she was just fun. She had a great spirit. We had a lot of laughs together. She just had a joy of life that I kind of really loved, and it just like had a great connection. You know, it doesn't happen like that all that often, and I thought it was wonderful.
Okay. Did she think it's wonderful? That's the question. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to come back in a second, Brent, and we're going to call her, and we are going to ask her what went wrong. Mm-hmm. You'll be very quiet. She will not know you're on the line.
Okay.
Okay? So just bear with us. It's totally uncomfortable, but hopefully we'll get to the bottom of it.
Oh, God. I wonder what she'll say.
Yeah, me too.
Mm-hmm. We'll just get her point of view.
All right.
All right. So Brent, he says he went out with her. They went to have this great first date, and then basically she's blowing him off. She's not accepting his calls, answering his calls. So what we're going to do is we're going to get Brent on the phone here first, and then we're going to call Alyssa. Okay, Brent?
Yes.
I'm just concerned. What if did she block you, you think? Yeah, you sure we'll be able to get, well, we'll use our line.
No, I get her voicemail, so she doesn't block me.
All right. Let's see what we can do right here, right now. Brent, one date, but she's blowing you up, but why? Let's find out. Okay, dialing. You be very quiet.
This is Alyssa.
Hi, Alyssa. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. So, hi, my name is Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio here with Sissany as well.
Hi, good morning, Alyssa.
Hi.
We do this segment where we just read listeners' emails, and we got an email from a Brent. Do you know a Brent?
Yes, I do. I know Brent.
Okay, perfect. So Brent was telling us how you guys went out and everything.
Yeah, I think he's a really great guy. We met and immediately clicked, and so we made a date, and we had a fun night. Yeah.
And so, what he tells us in the email is that you are not responding. He feels like you're kind of blowing him off. Is that the case?
Well, honestly, I was trying to buy myself time.
Really? For what?
He's not a very good kisser. Actually, he's a horrible kisser. Thinking about it right now is making me I might lose.
Oh, no.
Just for our own benefit, what did one do to get to be called a bad kisser? What did he do wrong?
I don't know the full anatomy of a bad kiss for everyone else, but for me, it's nice, it's light, it's, soft. It was everything opposite of that. He was, forceful. His entire tongue was in my mouth. It was like he was trying to punch my tonsils out of my throat.
And how old is he?
He's 29, I think.
I'm
pretty sure
shoot.
Past the good kisser age, you kind of get your kissing skills when you're young, right?
Isn't that amazing that can be a total deal breaker? If someone kisses bad, they're out?
Absolutely.
So
that's what what do you mean? Is it an amazing? I think that's a big deal, and I don't.
No, it's a totally big deal. I'm just saying, it's a deal breaker.
How did you react? So after the kiss, what did you pull away? Were you like?
I was just kind of like my lower face was wet. I mean, you know that in Dumb and Dumber where he's like making out to the idea of the chick and he's just like doing all of these gross faces. It was like that in real life, if you can imagine.
Oh.
It was
Well,
like,
listen, Alyssa,
really?
Brent is on the line, and he now knows, but didn't understand why you're blowing him off. Brent, apparently you didn't throw the skill.
I don't even know what to say. I'm in shock.
Well, have you ever had complaints about your kissing?
No, never. I'm speechless. I don't even know what to say. Wow.
Well, why don't we use this as constructive criticism? Alyssa, what could Brent do better?
Well, he could take it slow. He could not grab the back of my head and be forceful, and he could use a lot less tongue. So much less tongue.
Oh, okay.
This is so strange. I've never had to take anybody to Kissing Academy before. It's so weird.
I'm open to learning.
Yeah, but I'm.
Well, that's good to hear.
Yeah. So.
Well, Alyssa, are you willing to train him?
I don't know if I could do it, but
Give me another chance. That's all. Just one more chance. And if you still feel the same way, okay. But just why not just give me one more shot? We had a great time, didn't we?
We did, and you're super cute, guys. Okay, I'll give it one more shot.
Oh, yeah. Now, don't screw this one up, Brent. Get yourself a doll and start practicing. All right?
I'm not going to tongue kiss with my dog.
No, but a doll.
No, a doll.
Or what I do is I practice on my forearm.
Okay.
Okay, we don't need the visual, Ryan.
Do it. Try it on your forearm. You can just tongue your forearm. Tongue your wrist.
Oh my god! I don't know if that's gonna help.
It is.
This will be fun.
Oh my gosh! Yeah,
all right.
This will be an adventure.
Well, no doubt. And if give him another shot. If he screws up this time, then you can be out. All right. Thank you, Alyssa Brandt. Take care.
All right. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
There's how to kiss YouTube videos. Just watch them.
Yeah. And you know this because.
How do you think I got there? Although I didn't have YouTube back in the day, I was training. But just a refresher courses, I use it. Was kissing ability a deal breaker for you? We just did the second date update. So fascinating to hear these because usually they're uncomfortable, but always there's a takeaway. And the takeaway from this actually is a question. Is kissing a deal breaker and a bad kiss? Because she didn't really want to reconnect with him because he wasn't so great at kissing, but then she ended up giving him a second chance. Is it a deal breaker? Nicole is in Anaheim, and Nicole, she likes to teach. She's a trainer when it comes to this. Nicole, go ahead.
Yes, I am a trainer for sure.
So tell me.
My husband and I have been together for 15 years, and so the training worked, obviously. But man, at first it was like how you get the chapped lips, but it was like down to the chin type thing, where I'm like, oh my god, we gotta fix this.
But you did, and you've been together for now a decade. So well done.
Yeah.
A lot of patience.
I know. Yeah, a lot of patience, and he has great lips. It was just like a matter of honing it in, controlling it a little bit more.
He had God's gift of great lips. It was just a matter of execution.
Right.
Exactly, execution. Yep.
Well, thank you very much for calling. Let's go to Pam. Now she's in the Inland Empire. That is the home of a lot of great lips. Go ahead, Pam.
A lot of great lips. I'm sure we're happy to hear that. My kisser, he jumped into my car. We were supposed to meet for dinner. He looks me straight in the eyes. He says, "I want to kiss you." I'm like, "Oh, okay." And he begins to kiss me, and there were never any lips in this kiss. It was simple, just tongue.
Just a tongue muscle.
Floppy, waggy tongue. It was a hard board-like tongue. It never moved. It was just straight.
And
he kept jabbing me in my throat with it.
I mean, some would consider that talent. Now, did you cut him off?
You know what? The only way to stop him, because he was all into this. It was like passionate to him. And I'm thinking, oh my God, he's slobbering over. I mean, he wasn't swallowing, so whatever was not going down was coming at me.
Oh man.
So luckily my phone rang and I could reach for it, and I put on speaker. It was my daughter saying, "Mom, can you come home?"
Oh, that was karma. It was your daughter rescuing you. She knew something was wrong with Mom.
I will forever be be grateful because this guy, I mean, when she said the back of the head pull in, I was like, oh.
Flashbacks.
That's dangerous. I mean, if he's cutting that firmly and deep into your throat, that could cut off your breathing, and I'm glad your daughter has saved your life.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Pam, for calling. We appreciate you.
Thank you, guys.
All right, bye. Sisney, when you were single, did you find that you ran across more good kissers or bad kissers?
More good kissers.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think most everybody that I've kissed is pretty good.
But I was a very vocal person, so if it wasn't that great, I would start coaching.
Oh,
instantly.
no. That's so uncomfortable.
It's not.
What would you say?
I would just say, it's too hard or do this or that.
That just ruins the moment, Sisney.
Not in the moment, later.
Oh, the next morning over brunch?
Yeah, probably.
This is why all guys should watch rom-coms.
Why?
Because that's how you learn. Those guys know how to kiss on the rom-coms.
You talking about romantic comedies?
Yeah.
Like Hugh Grant movies?
Yeah. Or anything. any romantic comedy. If
that's how we should learn?
Yeah.
I think we should go down the playlist. Who do you think is a good kisser that we play? Or a bad kisser? What about Niall Horan? Do you think Niall's a good kisser?
Oh, I don't think he is.
Oh, are you kidding? Slow hands and a slow tongue.
That's the song.
No.
I'm going to go with no.
You're going to go with no?
I'm
and
going
Tanya,
with
you
yes.
say yes?
Yeah.
What about Logic? You've never pondered this, have you? I put you in a difficult situation.
Is it because he's married and I love his wife? And no comment.
I'm going to say yes. Mm-hmm.
You think he's a good kisser?
Oh, yeah. Sure.
And what makes for a good kiss, Sisney?
Passion. And he's a very passionate person, so I feel like that comes out when he makes out.
Charlie Puth?
Duh.
Well, did you do it?
No.
Did you kiss him?
Sounded very
Like, we're not so
confident
sure.
over
You were
here.
on that tour bus for 2 nights. What else? DJ Khaled?
DJ Khaled. Ooh,
I feel like he's got a good tongue.
Yeah.
He's like, and he tell you it's his tongue. He's
Might
like,
be
DJ Khaled's tongue.
It might be a little slobbery, but you never know.
I think it's good to see who else. Kygo?
Kygo. I'm going to go with, I don't know.
I'm going to go with no.
What about Eminem?
No.
Yes.
Really?
I have a crush on Eminem, though.
So you think he's a good kisser?
Yeah.
All right. What about
The Weeknd? I say The Weeknd is
Well, The
home
Weeknd
run.
has game. Have you heard those lyrics?
Yeah.
He has to be a good kisser.
Yeah, I feel like he dances when he kisses you.
What about Taylor Swift? She has to be good. Look at the guys she's kissed.
Those red lips.
Drake?
Nah, I don't think so.
Really?
Yeah, he has to be a good kisser. He
You
dated
can't
Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah. Oh, let's call her and ask.
I feel like she wouldn't have put up with a bad kisser.
I don't think she would. And I feel like Jen would also coach.
Yes.
Like, I think Jen would say, okay, look,
there's nothing
let me
wrong
show you
with
how
that.
this is done.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
also think it's really hard to be a bad kisser. I do.
Okay.
I've only
think
experienced
people
one
don't
bad
know.
kisser in my life.
I think people just don't know when they're a bad kisser. They don't realize. Like, it's when someone has BO and they just don't
They
realize
just don't
it.
know they have BO.
Yeah.
And it's up to us to tell them. Patty?
I just think these musicians and celebrities, most of them cannot be that good because they're used to just getting what they want, so they don't even have to try.
Oh, so they have the pretty person syndrome.
Yeah, so it's
So
like
they're just, people just like them anyway?
Yeah,
So they
so-
just get boring? Does this come from personal experience with the soccer player, or are you just making this up?
that was a long time ago.
I know, but it's living in my head like it was yesterday. And one final, who do you think is better of the two, Nico or Vince? I've been dying to ask you about Nico and Vince. Nico for sure has a smooth tongue.
I don't know. I'm going with Vince.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I want to see both them in action.
Together.
All right. No, but just to judge.